Hey there, Russ here. Welcome back to the shop. Hey, let's break a new record today. We're going to do 2 videos in one day. Earlier today, I spontaneously started thinking about my return on my workbench. And why is it you don't put a return on every workbench out there when you're building it? Or if you can put one in, a pre-existing one, I would definitely worthwhile to do something like this. But it got me to thinking that there's something else about workbenches that I know now after doing what I did here that I thought I would share too. These drawers in this desk are real heavy duty drawers. They just really they don't have any slides on them. It's wood to wood contact, and they're very heavy when you take them in and out. Very deep, which is really a great advantage because, like here, I have a drawer, and right above that, I have another drawer. So what I can do is that these things are so heavy, I bring it out just a little distance, and I have a little tabletop here that I keep right in here, and I use this thing all the time. Sometimes if I want to work on something and it's too short down there, I can do it here. Sometimes I'm working here sitting, and I'm a little too close. I want to get it a little further away. I actually will come over here and work right here instead. So it's a handy height, and like I said, it's also multi-height. I can put this up here instead and use this as my height. So it's an adjustable height. On the other side, these drawers are at different heights than these drawers, so I can do the same thing over here. So I can pretty much take this work surface, and put it on any of these drawers by having this double drawer pedestal, and that all drawers are different depths. So it really works out nicely. So if you're going to build drawers into your workbench, I guarantee you that if I was going to do it now, first thing I'd do is eliminate drawer slides. Don't even think about it. Just get rid of them. Who cares that you have to pull a little harder to open it? You're in your workshop. You want that drawer to be a multitasker. So if you make that heavy enough that when you pull it out and your frame's heavy enough to hold it, that you can make a work table that you can stand on that, it's very handy as part of your workbench. It gives you another level that you can work off of as a work surface. So, and you'll find all sorts of different things you'll end up doing with something like that. These days, I usually leave this thing in this drawer almost all the time. The drawer just sticks out a little bit. I know it's there. I don't hit my leg on it, but it's very handy while I'm working here, and all of a sudden I need to use that in a different level. So I didn't talk about drawers when I did the return, but I thought, hey, while we're on the subject, let me tell you what I think about drawers. Because quite honestly, nobody has ever really talked about it in that way, that you can actually multitask a drawer. The other thing is by just making a good heavy box that fits into a tight area, so that when you pull it out, you can call it a drawer. When you push it in, or if you pull it out and put a top on it, now it becomes a workbench area. And if on a drawer, I could actually pull this thing out, all the way out, pretty close, and have multiple pieces of this that would go in here, so I could actually have it come out all the way. Then when I get the pieces I want in there, I make them different, maybe 2 different size widths, so I can make a tabletop the right width. And then when I'm ready, I just push it back to them and tighten them up, and I have a good workbench area. Whatever one I put out here, I would just notch it just a little bit, so I can lay a 2x4 up here and clamp it. I can get a clamp pin on it to clamp this to give this drawer support if you have to have it way out here. And then you would have support with that 2x. So you don't want wimpy drawers with drawer slides. You want beefy boxes that you can stand on with one half stuck in the drawer and the other half hanging out. You want to be able to stand on that thing so that you can use it as a mini workbench. Having multiple levels on your workbench is awesome. One time I made a workbench where the tabletop actually adjusted. But I've since then learned this is really the way to do it. If I need another level, I can actually create it on the fly. So I can get that multi-level, but most of the time, I do use this surface. But if you do your drawers right, make them good heavy drawers, and they become work surfaces too. Now you've multitasked your drawer. So I love to make things multitasking, as you know. Who knew the drawers could be too? Anyway, I thought I'd ramble a second one off to you. This is really food for thought. If you want to talk about this, if you have ideas about how you would build your bench, whether or not you would do drawers this way, you know, I'd love to hear other people's ideas. Anyway, my second video, we broke a new record. Leave your comments. If you have questions, leave those below. I try to always answer questions. If you learned something here or you like this video, hit that like button. Most importantly though, please come back again. Because, excuse me, because we're nowhere near done. And we'll see you guys again soon. You never know, maybe a third one today. Yeah, that's worth a thought.